All right, we start with this tonight. Neighbors on the city's east side say they love a little greenery, right, to brighten up their neighborhoods and their community, alleyways behind their row homes. But one backyard has grown a little too wild for their well-being.
Well, with nothing being done, a neighbor turned to WMAR 2 News' Dave Detling for help, and he has the latest now tonight from Bel Air, Edison.
Well, this backyard looks more like a mini forest right in the middle of this city neighborhood. Behind me is a trellis that has actually gone overgrown. Neighbors say the problem is with all this overgrowth, there are other issues now on top of it, like illegal dumping and the possibility of rats. Now they just want someone to take responsibility.
I ain't seen so much forest since I left the island.
Helen Alexis says don't be fooled by the greenery growing from her neighbor's backyard, spilling over, outwards, and upwards in the back alleyway of the 3200 block of Lindale Avenue. As a result, she's seen
Rats. You know, I've been calling. I've been doing my part.
Her calls to 311 also include illegal dumping near the property line because of its current state.
I don't want them to get the idea that this is an abandoned house and start coming and throwing things there. We have that already in other neighborhoods around.
The property isn't abandoned. It's owned by John Wellborn, who lives inside. He didn't want to talk during our visit, but his neighbors had plenty to say.
This looked like a vacant house.
Including Anthony Williams, who cuts grass for his mom's row house a few doors down, along with other front yards. He had this to say to Mr. Wellborn.
I would ask him would he want me to cut it. I said, I looked at the backyard. If you want me to cut it, I asked him, would you like for me to cut it? If you want me to cut it, if not, let me know. I'll cut it for you. Free of charge.
As for charges, Mr. Wellborn could face city fines if he doesn't clean things up. The Department of Housing and Community Development says it will step in if he doesn't meet deadline.
Once that notice expires, we will choose to issue a $250 citation, or we will request a work order from our sister agency, Department of Public Works, to remedy the situation.
As for Miss Alexis, she hopes her neighbor is inspired to step up and not rely on city workers to step in.
Like I said, it's not DPW's fault. I don't blame DPW for this. They have their hands full. We need to do our part and make their job a little easier.
And the property owner did reach out to the city asking for an extension. So that means he has until November 16th to get this growth under control. Meantime, neighbors hope that he reaches out to services to get the situation under control sooner. We're on the city's east side. Dave Detling, WMAR 2 News.